Welcome back to another Drum Magazine Groove Analysis drum lesson. I'm Nate Brown. In this lesson, I'm going to be going over Brian Frasier Moore's Back to Basics Practice 1. That's from page 71, the October 2014 issue of Drum Magazine. This transcription is kind of unique. It was taken from a video that was posted on the internet, and you can get the link to that on the page there. But this was a warm-up session caught on tape, and there's some good licks there. So today we'll be walking through those. So measure 1 starts at 1 minute 7 seconds into the video. And what's important about this is to get the accents right so that you can get the right feel. If you skip the accents or you play them in the wrong place, it changes the feel of the rhythm. Now, it is fun to mess around with your own stuff, but in this case, you try to develop your coordination by learning what someone else played. I'll play the first line slowly. That's 1 and 2 and 3 is an accent. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4E and 1E and 2. Take a look at beat 4. We've got 2 right stick accents. 4E and So just think with the bass there. 4E and Then 1E and 2. The first open hi-hat isn't as loud as the other, and the second one's going to be really open. So. And that hi-hat closes on 3, so you leave it open all the way to 3 and 4. And that's a gradually open 2. And then on the low tom. You can add a and which I did, in 1. Makes it sound kind of cool. And Brian Frasier Moore does do that sometimes. So while listening to this groove, you'll notice that the bass drum, that's repeated every measure, or every line. The next line, we're coming off of the tom fill from the previous line. And those are gradual open hi-hats too. Watch the accents on beat 4. And that remains open all the way to 3. So you close and hit kind of at the same time. 3 and 4, gradual open. Next line's fun. We've got a drum fill. I'll play it slowly. And then It's easiest to take this piece by piece. 1 and 2 and 3. 1 and 2 and 3. And that's a gradual opening. So 3 is just that open hi-hat. 3 and. So that bass drum pattern at the beginning is still there. And then a 3 and a 4E and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4E and 2. Now to change it up at the end, instead of doing the end of 4, I like to do 3 and 4, so just straight eighth notes. One more time. A1. Next line is similar to the first and second line. So watch the accents on beat 4 there. I'll play that whole line slowly. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4E and 3 and 4 and You can do the and or just the And the last line has the fill, which is almost the same as line 3. The difference here is when the hi-hat closes. On line 3, the hi-hat closed. We had 1 and 2 and 3. Closed on the and with the bass drum. You see an X on line 3 under the bass drum. Well, when you look down at this one, it's on the E. So 1 and 2 and 3E and 3E and. So it closes a little quicker. Gives it a different feel. 1 and 2 and 3E and 4E and. I'll play the whole thing slowly. It's also fun just to take that concept of that bass pattern and and then a fill and back to it. I'll mess around with that a little bit. I hope you enjoyed this lesson and enjoy exploring this technique. You can take some of these grooves and concepts and apply them to your own drumming. See you next month in Drum Magazine. Keep drumming.